Alright, you lot. It's Christmas, that's skint, that bloated, and that's spent 50 odd quid on a dish that'll crash a foot turkey's cold. Welcome to UK Game Sales Top 10, proper Barnsley Festive edition, where we line up 10 best-selling digital regrets at week and tear into poor sods who bought them. No polish, no filter, no survival. Let's get stuck in. Dribbling in at number 10, it's Just Dance 2026 edition. Cause note says Christmas like watching the dad zip gear halfway through Waka Waka in front of the fireplace. Oh, folks buying this in 2025. Has either got kids hooked up on Capri Sun doing Fortnite emotes, or it's Cam from HR trying to work off a bottle of Baileys by flapping like a pissed up scarecrow. There's now more Just Dance entries than actual dance floors left in country. It's not even a game anymore. It's a subscription service wrapped in neon vomit. And don't tell me it's for fitness, love. That's done 3 songs, fell off at cat, and now they're breathing like a fat lad chasing an ice cream van uphill. Crashing through at number 9, it's Battlefield 6. Ah, yeah, festive miracle. Someone actually bought Battlefield this year. Either they're brave or daft. And I know which way I'm leaning. They're dropping 70 quid to play as a laggy ghost in a glitchy Warzone, where every third kill is someone spawning directly behind his skull. Gunplay's floatier than a pensioner in a paddling pool, and maps are designed by drunk surveyors with a grudge against fun. And daftest bit, they knew. They fucking knew. But they still bought it, didn't they? Sat there wide-eyed thinking, this and I'll fix it, like a battered spouse waiting for change. Newsflash, lad, this franchise has been more deserted than Barnsley Market on a Wednesday after payday, and now they're one at 12 people left playing. Creeping in at number 10, it's Ghosty Yotei, or as I like to call it, Breath at Wild Depression Edition. This one's got bellends who saw a cherry blossom off box and thought they were getting in a piece. Another samurai lad, they're a knobhead in Primark joggers waving a stick at floating text boxes. Game looks like a travel brochure for sadness. Fog everywhere. Combat's like swatting midges with a flip-flop. And story? I've had better narratives in chip shop arguments. They're hunting some ancient spirit who nicked the cousin's bracelet or something, all while standing still for 5 seconds every time someone says honour. I didn't buy this bit gameplay. I bought it to post screenshots of the character staring at a lake, so folk on Reddit thinks they're deep. Spoiler alert, they're not. They're just skint, bored, and emotionally constipated. Swinging in at number 7, it's Donkey Kong Bananza. How the fuck has this ended up here? I've really bought a Donkey Kong game in 2025. I paid full price to play a gorilla eating bananas like he's trying to clear out his private egg. This ain't retro. This is a cry for help. It's Candy Crush in Monkey Drag. They're bouncing on crocodiles, collecting letters, and pretending it's 1994. It's like buying a Betamax player for Christmas and acting smug. They're not old school, mate. They're just behind. And soundtrack? Bloody steel drums and jungle noises, like someone tracked a Casio keyboard at Rainforest. They boots it up and every other game in the library looks at them like they're pissed in bath. I hope every banana they collect gives the cramp. You daft date loving twat. Slipping in at number 6, it's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now then, how many more bastard years is this game gonna cling on like a fart in an elevator? You lot have bought this every year like it's limited edition turkey. It's not new, it's not deluxe. It's a decade-old kart racer wearing foundation and shouting, "Remember me?" They're racing that same bastard Rainbow Road, screaming at the missus cause she blue-shelled the rate of fort finish. And it's always that one cousin who picks Waluigi like it's a personality trait. Let's be honest, they didn't buy it for fun. They bought it to pretend the broken family enjoys something together for 3 bastard hours. My Boxing Day, it's back in drawer next to refit board in the self-respect. Stacking blocks at number 5, it's Minecraft. Of course it bloody is. Cause there's no more festive than digging a virtual hole while real life collapses around it. This ain't a game anymore, it's a cult. They're logging in, building a cobblestone shithouse, and telling the Sen it's creative therapy while they ignores the family screaming for batteries. And don't even get me started on texture packs. There's got pensioners in Yorkshire still playing vanilla version while teenagers are paying 6 quid to make it look like cyberpunk Lego. Does they think they're a builder? They're outside and fixed in Anne's fence. That's real block puzzle. And for love of Christ, stop saying redstone logic. I failed GCSE science, Callum. They're no engineer. They're shut in with square hands and a torch fetish. Floating in at number 4, it's Pokémon Legends EA. Oh, here we go. Pokemon's back again, and so at man children acting like catching a shiny sand shrew is a personality. That's 34, Gary. That's got direct debit bills and back pain. What fuck are they doing Saturday stroking a Jigglypuff like it's a tax write-off? Game same every time. Walk about, catch summit, spam here through 10 pages of text about trust and bonds like playing a Japanese divorce simulator. And they'll pretend it's innovative cause it's open world. Mate, if I wanted to walk around an empty field looking for imaginary rodents, I'd go to Barnsley Retail Park at 2 AM. Stop saying it's but law. There's no law. They're battling a magical icebox with a goose in art. It's fantasy wank with XP bars. Go ring the dad. Crawling in at number 3. It's Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Jesus. Wept. Who's buying this steaming pile of wild-flavoured bin juice? I ought to be ashamed of this end. If there's bought it for the kid, that's wasted the money. If there's bought it for the sen, get ready to join Christmas noobs. Nah, there's a phrase we haven't heard in years. Christmas fucking noobs. Back in the day, they meant fresh meat. Now it means some middle-aged lad in a gull hoodie getting no-scoped by a teenager from Wolverhampton who thinks school eggs a food group. Same broken spawns, same skill-based matchmaking whinging, same absolute sweatlord screaming into headsets like they've got stock in scoreboard. They spent 70 quid on a glorified casino wrapped in bullet sounds. Congrats, that's just unlocked PTSD microtransaction edition. Black Ops used to mean something, now it means bad maps, worse morals. Good looks grass, you tactical gimp. Drifting in at number 2, it's Mario Kart World. Yet another nail in Nintendo's innovation coffin. Cat bastards bought another kart game. And for what? So they can scream at the kids when the red shells are 3 feet from finish line. That's paid full price for what's basically Mario Kart 8 in drag. It's not world, it's we moved a few trees and called it new. Same power-ups, same rubber band AI, same fella picking toe cause he's a smug little bastard. And don't tell me it's good fun. It's not fun when Grandma's beating the at Coconut Mall cause she's got auto-accelerate on and Jesus is Senkunt passer. They didn't buy a game, they bought a weaponised family argument. Enjoy the Christmas. No bed. Squatting smug as a bastard at number 1, EA Sports FC 26. Right. This is where we firebomb what's left at chart. If that's bought FC 26 this week, they're officially part of the problem. That's handed over near 70 bastard quid to play the same game they already owns. New name, same shame. It's FIFA we aren't named, but we all usual bollocks. Broken mechanics, accords that make a slot machine blush, an unlimited team sucking more cats than a cokehead Dyson. Oh, but they've improved dribbling. How the fuck? It's still turning like a skip on casters. Every year, that falls for it. Every year, that gets mugged. EA could ship thee a blank disc and they'd still pre-order if it came with free digital socks for the Mbappe. And don't get me started on menus. Navigating FC26's UI is like trying to fill in a universal credit form with other mates. This ain't football. It's financial abuse with shin pads. And they walked right into it. You damn coin guzzling, rage quitting, fuck back opening mug. And there we have it. That's top 10 games bought this Christmas. And every one of them's a bleeding cry for help. They've spent a fortune on recycled shite, digital lies, and multiplayer trauma. And now they're sat there wondering why Grand's crying into Baileys and their arters melting. They didn't buy joy, they bought symptoms. Like, subscribe and all that bollocks. Drop the comments and questions below. And if they bought EA Sports FC 26, I hope the controller ends up with its sun don't shine. Have a Merry Christmas, you magnificent.